Hello and welcome back to Matt's Coins, where we're going through the first 5 kilos of a 20 kilo haul that I won at an auction house. So far the coins of the find, I suppose. I put it in a little case. This lovely 1946 which I showed at the end of the previous video. I saw this glinting at me and I couldn't just leave it in the bag in that condition. Sadly, I don't think it's going to upgrade the one I've got in the collection, but it's a nice coin all the same. And this one, this is the 1924 florin found on the very first hunt. This does actually add to my collection, so this is a silver addition to the collection, which I'm always happy with. I think it was on the last video. Showed this. That writing down there does actually say sterling. I'm not 100% convinced that it is actually sterling silver, probably just silver plated. But might make a nice keyring, that one. Anyway, let's grab a handful, see what we get in this one. For those tuning in for the first time, what we're looking for is any of the scarcer or rarer dates. 1952 being a scarcer date for 6 months. Any varieties, that sort of thing, especially on the bronze coins. And we're also looking to upgrade or add to my own collection, or add and upgrade what's in my Whitman albums. So to that extent, for the threepences, we're looking for a 49, a 46. I'm sure there's one other date we might be looking for as well. Lions Grocery Limited, a two penny token. Difference. Prefer the coins up. 5 francs from Belgium. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to Coinlectin, the channel of one of my subscribers. Urge you all to go and have a look at some of the content that's being produced there. Give him a subscribe. I have mentioned it in the comments on a previous video, but I keep forgetting to actually give him a shout out when recording. So apologies for not getting around to it till now, but there you go. Yeah, go and have a look. I'll put a link in the description. Plenty of Elizabeth and George VI coins coming out in this one, as well as 20 drachma. Get that right this time. $1916, another recessed here, broken tooth. Austrian shilling. It's going to be a 67. Right. $57 rough seat. We did find the Calm Sea version as well. We've had 6 or 7 of those. Now here's a one, I keep saying it, said it on the last videos as well. 1971 new penny, not rare. I've had a subscriber contact me saying there are YouTubers out there, I've not actually verified for myself, saying that these are worth money. I'm afraid they are only worth 2p, maybe a bit more in uncirculated condition, but they minted billions of the things. So, oh, see, there's another one, 1971. The only 2p that's worth any money is the 1983 with new pence on it. And that is that one is a true mule coin where the wrong die was used. It should have said 2p, but instead it says new p or new pence. $1946, looking for the little mark apostrophe after the one. Not on that one. I do need to find one of those for my collection. Yeah, right there to get. There we go, a little bit more silver for the collection, although I've got this particular date, 1948 sixpence. 1946 being the last day, or the last year that we issued the 0.5 silver for circulation. Always happy to pull silver out. Okay, 1946 and 1949 please. 43 again. 1953. 1958. 1964. 1992, 10 francs from France. 1956. 1916, halfpenny, or halfpenny. 1957 again with the rough seat. So whilst they are right there to get, the currency versions, they're not that common. There's another 1957 with the rough. 43. 1914. There's a 44. Quick one to Paul at Coin Patrol. Just wondering, was the wait worth it? I know you've been waiting a couple of months to get this far. Oops. That seems to be a bit of a planchette floor. That's a beauty, that is. That one's gonna go aside for the wrap up. 1919, no mint mark. Looking for the H or the KN, of course. There's another 1919 with no mint mark. That very rare and elusive 1971 new pence 2p. So rare that this one bag's now produced 4. I think we've had 10 or 12 so far. And look, there's another one. I'm a multi-millionaire. $1967, $66, $1938, been a bit scratched. $1942, threepence. Okay, so I can't remember the actual name of the phrase now. 20 something from Switzerland, 1951. If it had been half a franc, that would have been silver. As it is, this is just Cupo nickel. And I thought we were making inroads into this bag, but there's still loads left. This is going to be an epic series. Damage 1942, 67, 1947, another 67. More damage on this 1962. 1921, varieties on this one to look out for. All centre around the gap between the A of Gra and the B of Brit. One's wider, the gap's wider than on one than the other. 1948, 1963, Switzerland again, very nice condition, sadly not silver. 1936, last year of issue for the George V coins. I believe they were continuing to be issued after his death, but still with his effigy on the obverse. 1971 2p again, showing a bit of luster this one, so that's not in bad condition. I do have one that's completely lustrous though. 57 rough seat. If you can hear the beeping in the background, it is bin day today. Again, 2 date whipped on the 1920 penny, same as the 1921, except the wide gap is the rarer, if not unique to the two. £50 from Italy. I am just going to skirt over the 1967s because there's so many of them. $1952, $1946, come on in. Nope, no dash. Very battered 1926 halfpenny there. Right, one last handful then, and then we'll wrap this video up. And I'm just looking in my hand. And I seem to have hit a pocket of shiny 1967s. 1930. 1959. That's a 40, 6 or 9. 1. So we got US quarter, 1995 Denver mint mark. Always useful to look at the edges on these. You can see which ones are clad. If it was all silver and before 1965, then it would obviously be a silver coin, but that one is definitely clad. Maybe look at them as well if it's a San Francisco mint, because they do tend to do a lot of the modern special packs and all the rest of it. 1919, again no mint mark. So with these last few coins, I'd like to say, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification icon as well. All helps me to produce this content, knowing people are watching it. 619, and it's a 2. So on that note, I shall say, excuse me, I shall bid you farewell and say thanks for watching. See you on the next one.